Hello and welcome to Circle Time. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Miss Kathy. I'm glad you're joining me. Sue, come out and say hello to our friends. This is Sue. Sue likes to say good morning to you, and she also helps us sing our good morning song. Are you ready to sing, Sue? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Sue. You can have a seat now because we need to do our class job. Whenever you come to class, we always need to take care of our pet. Here's Fred, Fred the fish. Hi, Fred. Here's some fish food for you. Well, now that we have fed Fred, let's turn around and see what day it is. The month is April. Let's reach into our can and see how we will count today. It says we're going to move really slowly. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Turtles move really slowly, don't they? Well, today we're going to talk about a box turtle. It's April 27th. That's today's date. And if you go up to the top, you can see that the day of the week starts with a special sound. T and H together makes the sound th, th, th. So what day is it today? Th, th, th. Thursday. Today is Thursday.
Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday.
Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday Monday to Saturday.
Days of the week,
Days
days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week.
Well, it is time to check the weather, so look outside your window and see what your weather is like today. Maybe your weather is sunny, or maybe it's rainy, maybe it's cloudy, or if you see the trees blowing, it's windy. When I do like this, shout out whatever your weather is. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, we're going to put on some pants for you and a t-shirt. And what is the season, everybody? The season is spring. There are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. And right now we're in spring. Well, that was our calendar time, and now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter X. Letter X. Can you say X? If your name has letter X, stand up. If your name has letter X, stand up. If your name has letter X, if your name has letter X, if your name has letter X, stand up. Well, today X is for box turtle. A turtle is green, so I just decorated my letter X with green crayon, or you could use a marker. So what letter is this again? Letter X. And now that we can recognize it, we'll practice writing it. So to write a letter X, you're going to start at the top. You're going to slide to the bottom. You're going to go back to the top and move over. And you're going to slide the other way. I like to say crisscross when I'm practicing my letter X. Let's all practice letter X. Start at the top, slide to the bottom, go back up to the top, move over, and slide the other way. Crisscross. You can use your own paper to practice, or you can use a whiteboard like me, or you can get a copy of this handwriting house printable at my website, parents. The link is below. Crisscross. Crisscross. This is the big letter X. Little x looks the same, it's just smaller. Little x needs to go downstairs on the handwriting house. You can see here it's downstairs. So all we have to do is crisscross again, just smaller, crisscross. Here's the little x. And here it is on the handwriting house downstairs. Crisscross. Crisscross. Well, I am so proud of you. I know you were listening and learning and doing such a great job today during our handwriting time. I'm going to send you a sticker. There it is. Well, now we know what letter X looks like. We know how to write letter X, so it's time to talk about the sound that X makes. Letter X kind of makes 2-letter sounds. It kind of sounds like a K and an S. You try. To me, it reminds me of my water squirter. I use this when I'm watering my plants. My water squirter says, "Kss, kss, kss." Can you pretend you have a water squirter? That's the sound that letter X makes. You don't usually hear that sound at the beginning of a word, though. Usually you hear that sound at the end of a word, like this word, box. Box turtle. So today, letter X is for box turtle. Well, we're going to make something really cool for art today. We're going to make a box turtle. So let's head over to the art table and I'll show you how. So here we are at the art table, and here are all the supplies I will need today to make a box turtle. So I'm going to need some green paper, or you could use another color paper. You could color a white piece of paper green or make a different color turtle. You're going to need to draw a circle, and if you need help doing that, just grab a bowl and trace it. Then you can cut out the circle. Once you get your circle cut out, you're going to make one cut from the side to the center. One cut like this. See? Okay, now you're going to put a little bit of glue right here. Let me show you that up closer. And then you're going to take this other part that you cut and you're going to put it on top of that. So you have to kind of bend it around like that. That causes your paper to make a cone shape. And that's going to make your turtle shell. Okay, so next, and you can add a little more glue if you need to, if it's poking up. Okay, so next we're going to make the head and the legs and tail. So just get your paper and a marker or something to write with, and you're going to make the letter U, like a really stretched out letter U. That's going to be the little turtle's head. Right, you can cut that out. Take a little bit of glue and stick it right there underneath the shell. So there's his head. And now we're going to do the same thing for his legs. We're just going to make some letter U's, but we're going to let them be a little bit smaller this time. You're going to need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut out those little legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to glue those to the bottom of the shell, just like we did the head. So just a dot, we'll do a lot on the glue, just a dot, and then just stick it right under. Just keep doing that for all the legs. You'll need one at the back on this side, and then we'll need 2 over here on this side. Little dot of glue. One more. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is make a little tail for your turtle. So you can just take that green paper again. This time you can make a shape that kind of looks like this. Almost like a shark's fin. Let's cut that out. Put a little dot of glue at the back, and that goes right here. So there you have it. We made a little box turtle. And if you want to, you could even cut out some yellow squares and add that to the back of him. And that looks pretty cute. So that was our art project for today. Now let me tell you some things about box turtles. God made turtles on the 6th day of creation, along with all the other land animals. Well, let's learn some things about box turtles right now. Here's a box turtle, but there are different kinds of box turtles. All turtles have a shell that they carry on their backs. And all turtles can put their head and their arms and tail inside underneath their shell. But there's something unique about the box turtle. A box turtle gets its name because it can close up completely like a box. There's a hinge on its belly that flaps up and completely closes off this turtle's shell. It is tightly closed. An ant couldn't even squeeze into this turtle shell once it's closed. Like other reptiles, box turtles hibernate during the cold winter months. Just like a bear sleeps during the winter, so does a turtle. They burrow deep under the soil and leaves sometime in October, and usually they come out in April or May. So around this time, you might start seeing some box turtles outside. Box turtles eat a variety of plants, mushrooms, fruits, insects, fish, and eggs. Box turtles lay eggs underground. This box turtle has laid 5 eggs. This is a baby box turtle. A baby box turtle is not much bigger than a penny. That is one tiny baby. Well, today for our story, we're going to read about a baby box turtle who's ready to go to sleep. The name of our book is Good Night, Little Turtle by David Cunliffe. It's getting very late. It's time for some sleep. Let's say good night to the fluffy white sheep. Good night, little sheep. Good night. Hello, little bird. I could hardly see you at that height. You must be tired from your flight. Now rest your wings, turn out the light, and climb into your nest tonight. Good night, little bird. Good night. Hello, little frog. What a delight to see you flying your red kite. But it's getting late and we're losing light. So gather your things, pack them up tight, then you can get some rest tonight. Good night, little frog. Good night. Hello, little dog. I really like your red flashlight. I've never seen one quite so bright. But it's getting late and it's almost night. Time to rest and turn off the light. Good night, little dog. Good night. Hello, little rabbit. It's nice to see you, fluffy white, hopping logs this lovely night. Time to rest your legs tonight. Good night, little rabbit. Good night. Look, there's a lion filled with fright. Sometimes even lions get scared at night. Don't worry, my friend. It'll be all right. Good night, little lion. Good night. Time to brush my teeth. Get them clean and bright. Then get all cozy and turn out the light. Can I please have a story so I sleep all right? Of course you can have a story tonight. There was a little tiger that loved to play. He would run and wrestle and play all day. After swimming in the pond and climbing in the trees, his tiger parents said, "Come to dinner, please." He ate his dinner, then he played some more. He jumped up and down and he slid across the floor. And then he practiced his tiger roar. And when it got late, his tiger mom said, "Okay, little tiger, it's time for bed." Good night, little tiger. Good night. Now I've had a story. Time to turn out the light. I saw all my friends to say good night. I've brushed my teeth. I'm tucked in tight. And I know I'll sleep just fine tonight. Good night, little turtle. Good night. Well, that was the end of the book and the end of our class for today. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. Y is going to be for the yellow school bus. I'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody.